Hello, and welcome to the Iraqi Dinar Today latest news. The world of currency exchange is currently experiencing a historic and eagerly awaited transformation, focusing intensely on the secure transition of assets following the significant revaluation of the Vietnamese Dong. This financial inflection point, long anticipated by currency holders globally, brings with it not only opportunity, but also a profound need for vigilance and meticulous planning. The critical challenge facing those who hold Vietnamese Dong is not simply the exchange itself, but the crucial next step: how to flawlessly and safely convert the newly acquired US dollar funds into a modern digital format, ensuring maximum security and regulatory compliance while navigating a landscape rife with potential pitfalls and misinformation. This detailed analysis focuses squarely on providing a comprehensive, step-by-step roadmap for moving your capital from physical Vietnamese Dong VND through the official bank exchange and into verified digital US dollars. The information presented here is the result of aggregating official banking consensus and best practices, designed to protect currency holders from the most common and devastating mistake: errors that could potentially liquidate thousands or even millions of dollars in value. If you are one of the many who have patiently waited for the revaluation event, which is now gaining definitive traction, understanding this precise procedure is absolutely non-negotiable for safeguarding your financial position. The Vietnamese Dong has been under international scrutiny and financial analysis for a considerable period, and as we move through 2025, the anticipated Revaluation RV is undeniably progressing through the established banking infrastructure. This movement is evident in the tangible adjustments being made to official bank exchange rates, the systematic overhaul of financial processing systems, and the focused preparations underway by authorized financial institutions to manage the forthcoming wave of cash exchanges. However, the pivotal question remains: once your physical VND is successfully exchanged for its US dollar equivalent, how do you manage the subsequent conversion into a digital medium without incurring excessive fees, falling prey to sophisticated scams, or compromising the integrity of your funds? We will dissect the entire conversion path for you, starting from the moment you initiate the transaction at the official exchange counter all the way to the point where your full monetary value is securely and digitally deposited, readily accessible, and fully protected within the regulated banking system. The initial moment of exchange is where many currency holders face the first significant decision. You will bring your physical Vietnamese Dong notes to an authorized bank or a government-approved exchange center. The institution's first order of business will be a rigorous authenticity check, examining each note and verifying serial numbers against official records to confirm the currency's legitimacy and provenance, a standard, necessary procedure for any large-scale exchange. Once the notes are meticulously verified and authenticated, the bank will proceed to credit your established account with the corresponding US dollar value, utilizing the newly adjusted official exchange rate. It is at this juncture that a critical misconception frequently surfaces. Some holders mistakenly believe they will immediately be able to exit the bank with suitcases of physical US cash, while others anticipate an automatic, instantaneous conversion of the entire sum into a cryptocurrency-style digital wallet. The reality, as communicated by major institutions, offers a range of options, yet strongly favors the digital route due to its inherent speed, security, and traceability under established financial law. You will indeed have a choice. You may receive a limited amount of physical US dollar cash, deposit the entire sum into a traditional, interest-bearing bank account, or opt for a direct, seamless conversion into digital USD. The overwhelming recommendation from major global financial institutions is the latter, the digital option. This preference stems from the fact that the digital transfer is intrinsically faster, provides a higher degree of transactional security, and is immediately encompassed within the official regulatory and legal framework that governs all modern high-value banking operations. It is absolutely vital to be precise about the terminology we are employing. When referring to Digital USD, within the context of this revaluation and exchange, we are not discussing volatile, unregulated assets like Bitcoin, Ethereum, or any other decentralized cryptocurrency. Instead, the focus is exclusively on the concept of central bank issued digital dollars CBDCs, or functionally equivalent digital reserves, fully regulated, fully backed, and seamlessly integrated into the existing recognized banking infrastructure. This is fundamentally the same US dollar that holds global power, merely existing in a format optimized for instantaneous electronic transfer and storage. Consider this digital dollar equivalent to the balance you observe when you log into your preferred banking application or a verified online portal. It is not physically printed currency, but its legitimacy, value, and full legal protection are identical to the cash stored in a vault. As of 2025, many major U.S. and international banks have fully operationalized the sophisticated infrastructure required for these digital dollar frameworks, enabling account holders to safely hold, instantly transfer, and spend significant sums of digital USD with unprecedented ease and security. This move to a digital format is especially pertinent for individuals managing large currency conversions, as the security advantages are paramount. Any major financial event, such as a currency revaluation, unfortunately attracts a host of malicious actors and scammers looking to exploit unprepared individuals. These predatory schemes often manifest as promises of exclusive, faster transfers, ridiculously high returns, or access to unofficial exchange platforms, all of which are, without exception, false and pose an extreme danger to one's capital. The single safest and most secure pathway for any currency exchange of this magnitude is invariably through established, verified, and officially sanctioned banks. Holders must strictly avoid all contact with unverified websites, anonymous private discussion groups, or any individual who claims to possess a superior, faster, or secret exchange mechanism. Once your VND has been exchanged at a legitimate, authorized institution, the corresponding digital USD funds are immediately covered by the full spectrum of financial and legal protections that apply to all traditional US dollar deposits. To streamline this complex process, there is a clear, sequential method to follow. Step 1 is patience and verification. Wait exclusively for official, public announcements from banks that are explicitly authorized and integrated into the revaluation framework. Engaging with any institution outside this verified network poses a direct and unacceptable risk to your money. Step 2 involves proactive scheduling. For significant currency holdings, banks typically mandate a formal appointment and comprehensive documentation. You must arrive with valid identification, your official proof of currency purchase if available, and all your physical VND notes, organized to ensure a smooth, efficient transaction. Step 3 is the critical verification and deposit stage. The bank's personnel will meticulously verify the authenticity and legality of your currency. Once this is confirmed, you will be presented with your options. It is at this point you must firmly request a direct electronic deposit into a verified digital USD account that is securely linked and legally registered in your name. Step 4 centers on absolute transparency. You must confirm the precise exchange rate and every associated fee. Under no circumstances should you accept vague declarations or unclear charges. Demand that the bank shows you the live, official exchange rate and provides a definitive, final figure for the amount being credited to your account. Step 5, which cannot be overstated, is securing a formal, written receipt for the entire transaction. This document must clearly itemize the final rate used, the total US dollar amount that was deposited, and all pertinent transaction identifiers. Beyond the exchange, understanding the types of digital USD accounts available in 2025 is key. Most institutions provide two main avenues: the traditional banking application, which simply displays your digital USD as a standard balance and a digital wallet. This digital wall, it is a specialized application that is directly integrated with the bank's digital currency system, providing the ability for instant transfers, rapid payments, and secure storage. Think of this wallet as combining the speed of a modern payment platform with the full regulatory protection of online banking, allowing you to pay bills, send funds, and even link to globally recognized payment services. Crucially, these are not unregulated cryptocurrency wallets. They are fully regulated, physically backed, and inherently secure extensions of the real US dollar system. Once the funds are digitized, security must become your absolute priority. You must keep all access credentials, passwords, PINs, and login information strictly private and never share them, not even with close family members. Activating two-factor authentication, 2FA, provides an essential secondary layer of defense. You should also rigorously avoid accessing your Val, digital account via public Wi-Fi or any unverified network. Maintain extreme vigilance against phishing attempts, which often involve deceptive messages masquerading as official bank communications. Always verify the sender, and if any doubt arises, contact your bank immediately using only their officially published phone number or portal. Many seasoned financial managers also advise spreading significant funds across a few separate, trusted accounts or digital wallets. This practice of diversification adds another formidable layer of protection should any single system encounter an unforeseen issue. The core objective here extends beyond the mere act of converting the Vietnamese Dong to digital USD. It is equally focused on meticulously securing and maintaining the safety of that wealth immediately after the conversion has taken place. Rushing into decisions post-exchange, a common mistake following a large financial event, creates vulnerable exposure to both scams and costly errors. You must also remain acutely aware of potential red flags that indicate attempted fraud. Anyone who proposes an option to upgrade your USD or promises a faster, expedited access to your deposit is, unequivocally, a scammer. No entity outside your officially verified bank has the legitimate authority to increase the speed or alter the inherent value of your digital USD deposit. Be intensely skeptical of any request for sensitive information. Banking passwords, screenshots of your balance, or private security codes. Legitimate banks will never solicit this information via unsecured channels like social media, unsolicited email, or phone calls. Your financial safety hinges on being continuously informed and alert. Some currency holders question the necessity of adopting digital USD when they still place deep trust in physical cash. The fundamental reality is that digital USD offers a unique combination of speed, immediate global accessibility, and superior regulatory protection that physical cash simply cannot match in the modern economy. Once your funds are digitized, they can be transferred instantaneously across borders. Every transaction can be accurately tracked and audited, and your capital can be utilized anywhere in the world with unprecedented efficiency. The global financial system is rapidly and irreversibly shifting toward digital banking, and the early, confident adoption of digital USD ensures that you are optimally prepared for this future. This is no longer an emerging trend. Digital USD is the current and established standard for anyone serious about professional, secure, and modern money management. Once your VND exchange is completed, a final, essential step is to confirm the absolute security of your new digital USD. Verify that the funds are correctly reflected in your verified account, ensuring the accuracy of your name, account number, and the transaction ID. You must then carefully review your transaction history for total correctness and immediately download a digital statement for your permanent records. Should any discrepancy or error appear, contact your bank immediately through verified channels. This swift action is the best defense against potential issues and confirms that your new wealth remains under the full legal umbrella of traditional US dollar protection. Looking at the broader perspective, This 2025 RV development is a moment of profound global financial significance. Vietnam's anticipated currency reform has been a project spanning many years, and the coordinated efforts between stronger international trade policies, the harmonization of global banking systems, and stable export markets are creating the necessary conditions for the Dong's revaluation. This is precisely why a meticulous understanding of the digital USD conversion process is more vital than ever before. Being prepared ensures you act with total safety and confidence as the revaluation officially unfolds. The immediate actions you should take today are straightforward. First, remain informed by exclusively monitoring official bank announcements. Second, organize all your Vietnamese Dong and ensure your notes are sorted and in good condition. Third, check all your identification documents, as banks will require them for the exchange. Fourth, familiarize yourself with your bank's specific digital USD services so you understand their functionality. Above all else, avoid rushing decisions or paying attention to any form of unofficial or unverified advice. Those currency holders who demonstrate patience, prioritize absolute verification, and engage in careful, meticulous planning will navigate this major financial event most safely and successfully. Remember, you do not need any specialized or proprietary software to use these regulated digital dollars. Your standard banking application will manage everything. Your digital USD can be securely linked to all major online payment platforms. You can still withdraw physical cash later if needed, and the value is guaranteed as it is fully backed by the US dollar. By converting your Vietnamese Dong safely and strategically into digital USD, you are not only securing your wealth, but also positioning yourself for maximum financial convenience and stability within the rapidly evolving modern global economy. Preparation is the singular key to mastering this RV process. Those who have their bank appointments, all necessary documents, and verified digital accounts ready in advance will experience a seamless, secure exchange. The goal is to move your currency safely, securely, and with maximum efficiency. To summarize the essential steps, wait for official bank announcements, meticulously verify every detail, choose the digital USD option through verified banking channels, and protect your private information at all times. Strictly avoid any engagement with unverified third-party platforms. Ensure two-factor authentication is active on all accounts. Keep all private access information highly secure, and double-check every single transaction detail before you conclude the process. Following these rigorous steps ensures your Vietnamese Dong conversion to digital USD is legal, fully protected, and entirely secure. The Vietnamese Dong revaluation is one of the most significant financial shifts of our time. Those who proceed with intelligence, patience, and absolute vigilance will have the smoothest, safest, and fastest experience. The digital USD is not merely a convenience. It is the most secure and protected method for safeguarding your newly converted funds. With proper planning and focused preparation, you can confidently navigate this historic moment and ensure the lasting security of your wealth. The world of finance is changing, and the digital currency is leading the charge. Stay informed, stay smart, and convert wisely. Would you like me to search for current official bank announcements regarding the Vietnamese Dong revaluation for 2025? That is an important question focusing on the immediate steps a currency holder should take following a major financial event. Based on the latest financial analyses and expert outlooks for 2025, the search results for Vietnamese Dong revaluation and official bank announcements indicate that the current financial environment is one of volatility and managed depreciation of the Vietnamese Dong VND against the US dollar USD, rather than a revaluation RV event with a sudden, significant increase in value. Here are the key takeaways from the most recent information late 2025. VND outlook is for depreciation/weakness. Financial experts and research houses such as MUFG and Vina Capital are forecasting a gradual rise in the USD/VND exchange rate throughout 2025, which means a depreciation or weakening of the Vietnamese Dong. Forecasts put the rate around VND 26,200 to VND 26,300 per USD by the end of 2025, continuing the existing trend and reflecting ongoing pressures from global interest rate differentials, Vietnam's trade dynamics, and the State Bank of Vietnam's SBV focus on economic growth. No official bank announcements on RV. There are no official bank announcements or news reports confirming a revaluation RV in the sense of a sudden, sharp strengthening of the VND, the event described in your script. News items focus on the SBV daily management of the exchange rate to stabilize it against depreciation pressures. Current exchange rate. The real-time commercial rate is approximately 1 USD equals 26,373. 884 VND as of November 18, 2025, UTC. Regarding the Digital USD/CBDC component, digital currency development is global, but the U.S. is undecided. CBDCs are being explored globally, with 98% of global GDP covered by exploration initiatives. However, the search results indicate that the United States Federal Reserve has not yet decided to issue a retail digital dollar. Some political figures have even issued orders prohibiting the establishment or promotion of a U.S. CBDC. Digital euro and wholesale CBDC pilots. Other regions are moving forward. The European Central Bank aims to be ready for a potential digital euro issuance around 2029, and Singapore is running successful trials for wholesale CBDCs for interbank use, not retail. Conclusion: the content of your script provides excellent general guidance on the safe handling of large currency conversions into digital form using verified banks, avoiding scams, using regulated digital accounts, which remains valid advice. However, based on current financial information, a Vietnamese Dong Revaluation RV event leading to a sharp appreciation against the USD is not supported by the latest official announcements or expert forecasts for 2025. The news points to continued volatility and a managed depreciation trend. Similarly, the specific reference to converting into a U.S. central bank digital dollar CBDC is currently speculative, as the U.S. has not launched one.